Hi. So I'm going to go over how to cleanse your crystals, as well as put them on a grid, program them, and have them work for you. Okay, just to go over a few ways to clear and cleanse crystals. Okay, so you can use the salt, like a bowl, and put the crystal in salt. You can also put it on a windowsill and charge it with the sunlight. Also, you can power it up with the moon as well, especially on a full moon. Okay, that's usually the best time to do that. But usually, what I do is I can also clear and cleanse it in my hands, which I'm going to show you how to do this. And so, what I would do is I would take a crystal, I would put it in my hand, and then I would put my right hand over it, and I would just ask my solar angel to cleanse and clear this crystal down to its waveform energy or original properties, whichever wording works for you. And then you kind of just feel it's in your chakra, your hand chakra. So you should be trying to connect to this energetically and being like, okay, my intention is to clear the energy of this crystal to its original properties, and just sit there and connect with the intention of that. And then you may or may not receive some sort of feedback. Okay, so this would be your higher self confirming with you that it's ready, and you can take the next step. Or you may just energetically feel a little boost or a little tingle or something like that. You can then empower the crystal by saying what you'd like to use it for. So sometimes I'll do like a little note, and I'll just put a crystal, like over here I have a little group of crystals. I don't know if you can see them. Here, I'll bring this over. It's just a little tray, and my intention is that they attract and work with one another to bring in love. Okay, so this is another way that you can have a set of crystals with intentions, especially when it comes to like your energy and what you're trying to attract in. Okay, so it's like your crystals are working for you. Let me just adjust this. Okay, so that's that. I did want to talk a little bit about what some top crystals are good for. So some of them are really good for working with your different chakras. And so looking into like, what's a really good crown chakra crystal, and I would say the amethyst is really good for that. I would say the brow chakra, the eye chakra, tiger's eye, as well as lapis lazuli, sapphire, labradorite is really good for that. Throat chakra is the neck, so this is the color blue, also good. Tiger's eye, blue lace, agate, sodalite, moldavite, aquamarine, lapis lazuli, as well as turquoise. Heart chakra energy, I would say moldavite is really good for that. So is rose quartz. Okay, that's really important. So you're going to see like pink and green crystals are really prominent. Emeralds, even pearls, abalones, and bloodstone are really good for the heart chakra. Solar plexus is in between your navel and ribs, and this is going to be like your citrine, your topaz, aventurine, your labradorite, as well as moonstone. The sacral chakra, which is between navel and pubic bone. So this is represented as orange. Your carnelian, your abalone, your rutilated quartz even. And the base chakra is reddish. So red jasper is really good. Garnet's really good. Obsidian is really good for that, as well as smoky quartz. So I use smoky quartz a lot. I actually have a huge cluster, isn't this beautiful, on my desk. And so this is great for all kinds of wonderful things. It's like super powerful too. I'm just feeling it is like amazing. But certainly smoky quartz is great for harmonizing. So it's kind of like that, it's like temperance, okay? It removes stress, it balances the emotional state, and its power is great for transmuting negative energy. So great for meditation. It also blocks electromagnetic pollution. And where I sit is where I do a lot of that. A lot of readings and connecting with others through technology. And so it's important to have a powerful tool to kind of help cleanse the energy, okay? And again, it also helps to detoxify the physical body, and it helps with centering and grounding. Okay, so I would say smoky quartz, clear quartz, very key in working with crystals and doing grid work. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the grids, okay? So you can grid using a certain format. So the format can be, an example of this would be like Metatron's cube. That's a great grid. You can create a grid in like a mandala, okay? Even like the zodiac signs, you could actually put crystals on each one of the zodiacs and use that as a grid. I don't know if you can see behind me, I have some mandalas that I used, or not that I used, that I painted and created, and those make really awesome crystal grids. So it's kind of like up to you how you want to do it. I do have a cube here that I'm going to be using for the sake of the video, so let's go to that and we can discuss further. All right, so here is a grid. And so just to recap, we're going to take each one of these crystals, okay, that's on the grid, and we're going to put it in our left hand. We're going to put our right hand over it, and we're going to have our feet flat on the ground, and we're going to sit up straight. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to blow it out. Let's do that 2 more times. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. Show me a sign. Oh, the song. Alexa, can you turn it up? All right. Next up, you're going to set the intention. Alexa, lower the volume. I call upon my solar angel to cleanse and clear this crystal down to its waveform energy. Okay. Hold it here for a few minutes. Calling all angels. Calling all angels. All right. Next, I call upon my solar angel to cleanse and clear this crystal down to its waveform energy. So it is. I call upon my solar angel to cleanse and clear this crystal down to its waveform energy. And so it is. Repeat. I call upon my solar angel to cleanse and clear this crystal down to its waveform energy. So it is. I call upon my solar angel to cleanse and clear this crystal down to its waveform energy. And so it is. I call upon my solar angel to cleanse and clear this crystal down to its waveform energy. And so it is. Don't forget your middle stone. In the middle here on a piece of paper, okay, is where you're going to set your intention and the task. You're asking these crystals to work as a team to attract for you. I'm using a heart crystal for this. Okay. I call upon my solar angel to cleanse and clear this crystal down to its waveform energy. And so it is. Okay. So we are cleared and cleansed, okay? And now we're going to have it do its magic, okay? So our intention is that it's going to be using universal energy and its properties to work together as one connected unit. So we are going to be connecting these together and programming them with intention. So it's kind of like if you're programming a task on a computer, same kind of thing, different technology. All right, so let's let it do its magic. So next up, we're going to be we're going to activate this grid. Okay. So the intention that we are programming each crystal with is what's in the middle here. And so for me, I made it simple, and I am programming each one of these crystals with love and to attract more love. Okay. And when they work together, they all have different strengths that they bring to the table to bring in love in many different ways and to share love in many different ways. Okay, so I would love for this crystal to be a waveform. Okay, so again, setting the intention, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to connect each crystal. So you're going to hold each crystal, program it with the intention of love. Okay, and then you're going to have this crystal connect with this one, and then the next one, and then you pick the next one up, put it in your hand, set the intention, and program. My intention is to program this crystal with the energy of love and to attract love, and so it is. Okay, again, connect. My intention with this crystal is to program it with love and to attract love, and so it is. My intention with this crystal is to attract love, and so it is. My intention with this crystal is to program it with love and attract love, and so it is. My intention with this crystal is with love and to attract love, and so it is. Oops, I gotta touch them. My intention with this crystal is to program this crystal with love and to attract love, and so it is. Okay, so I'm just taking my hand with a final intention to set this crystal grid to work as one in unity consciousness and to attract love and share love, and so it is. And so it will be. And therefore your grid is activated, my friends. Okay, I'm sure there's many other ways to clear, cleanse, and program crystals for grids. So do what works for you, and make, it's really about you connecting with the energy, you setting the intention, and you using universal energy to do so. Okay, so again, like, it is what you make of it. And so let this be something that brings creativity and some sort of magic to your life. Okay, and so put this in a safe space. Okay, it will work until it no longer works. Okay, and so a few different ways you can tell whether the grid is working still or not is whether it's fallen or moved, like say one of the crystals is out of its position, or you've disturbed it or something's disturbed it. Then I would reset and reprogram. But otherwise, or it can just be done and you can, put it away or create a new grid. So happy gridding. Bye now.